Welcome to the next session. Let's shift gears to the world of Microsoft Dynamics and what we are doing to elevate the Dynamics experience for customers around the globe. Many of you here know Resco as the mobile vendor with great offline for Dynamics 365 field service. Personally, that's been a big part of my life at Resco for the past several years. But we really do much more than that. Did you know that we also have almost as many customers using Resco in sales and complex mobile scenarios as we have in field service? So the mobility world is always evolving, yet some things always remain the same. It's natural to compare us against other technologies like CWR Mobility or Microsoft Mocha in the past, or more recently, the Power Apps platform. But for over a decade, since we started providing mobile solutions for Dynamics, we've been doing it with one goal in mind. Our goal has always been to improve and extend Dynamics business applications, to fill the gaps, and to create unparalleled experiences for our customers. One thing is sure, our goal is not to compete against Microsoft. We compete with Microsoft and with you, our partners, for the benefit of you, our customers. And today is all about how we deliver on that promise. So now on to our speakers. Resco has stepped up to provide the mobile solution for Dynamics 365 field service for years already. Our agreement with Microsoft and support for the Xamarin app is ending soon, but we hear our customers and partners loud and clear. The need for superior mobility remains. My colleague Benjamin will explain our new program, Field Service 2.0, for all existing Dynamics 365 field service customers, as well as new ones, especially those who understand that field service is all about crafting excellent experiences for service technicians and clients, aka in the field where the hard work actually gets done. Then, Guy Holding will introduce his guest, Atif Muhammad from our partner Mazik Global, to speak about their field service expertise in the healthcare industry. Next, we have big plans for 2022, officially going beyond the Dynamics 365 customer engagement applications. We're combining the Resco service platform with Dynamics Business Central so that customers can get our market-proven mobile plus offline capabilities and all the best from our service platform as well. My colleague Stan will explain in more detail. He'll be joined by Norik, our great partner from Belgium as well. Lastly, Ivana and Peter will look at Resco's improved capabilities for sales, where we are working on perfecting advanced and complex sales scenarios. Our main goal remains is to be the one Swiss Army knife for all situations that a salesperson can come across. Plus, there's a handy new functionality that we just added, and you don't want to miss it. So, are you ready? Benji, take it over.
A year ago, Microsoft announced they are going to stop supporting the Resco-based field service mobile application from June 2022. It might have been a shock for many people. Since last year, we have had many conversations with you, customers and partners, and we understand what you are going through. What we heard from you were questions like, is Resco-based application ending? What's going to happen after June 2022? Seriously, we will need to train all of our people to a new platform. What should we do now? What are the options for me? Is there any chance we can continue with Resco technology? That's the reason why we are here today to discuss what are the options for you. Historically, our cooperation with Microsoft for the field service mobile application started in 2016, confirmed by official contract in 2018. During this time, you invested a lot of money, time, and effort into the solution. For many of you, your scenario is very complex. Your technicians need to work in difficult conditions, often without any internet connection. Your employees like the application, and they are actually using it, and I could continue. What can you do now? First of all, don't worry, we've got you covered. Resco Field Service 2.0 is the option for you. Right now, if you are an existing Microsoft Dynamics 365 field service customer, we are just starting to use the Microsoft field service, you stand or will stand at the crossroad. The same applies if you are an implementation partner helping customers make the right decision. When I look at this crossroad, I see two realistic options going forward. First, try to migrate or go with Microsoft Power Platform, or second, bet on something proven and go with Resco Field Service 2.0. What is Resco Field Service 2.0? We launched Field Service 2.0 last year as an option for everyone who might have found themselves in the situation I just talked about. Plus, for any new customers whose complex scenario or other reasons point them to Resco solution. No, this is not any legacy type of action from Resco. It's our commitment that the time we have invested into the solution and the effort and experience the Resco have invested in this technology will not be wasted. The technology is moving forward with 4 major releases or updates every year. Our full vision for Field Service 2.0 is presented in the stroke roadmap, which can be found on our webpage. From a technology perspective, 2.0 represents the best what Resco has learned on its 22 years journey. Let's take a closer look. So it's the native application plus the configuration tool called Woodford, then great additional functionalities and modules such as inspections, which from my experience represent a very interesting addition to most of the field service scenarios. Then routes, Resco routes, or the possibility to track location of stuff in the field in real time. Last but not least, our commitment to innovations. Innovations are for field service crucial. And we understood a long time ago that mobility does not mean only using smartphones or tablets. Take our cooperation with RealWare devices as an example. Making the right decision for a company or a client might not be easy. Therefore, we're very happy that we've got a great customer stories to share, such as those with Kempen Lauritsen, Norsmod, Draeger, who have already made the decision. So yes, companies across the world with different sizes, different industries are already using the Resco Field Service 2.0. You don't have to wait until next year to start using it, or you don't have to wait until next year to at least open the discussions. These case studies are available on our website, and even more of them will be coming soon. In a moment, my colleague Guy Holding will be here having a discussion with our valuable host, our partner, Maisie Global. They will be speaking about their experience with Resco and the Field Service 2.0. But just before that, I got a few interesting and helpful things for you to share. Let's call them essential documents. You might be asking, how does the transition work? We have prepared a transition guide for you where you can find a step-by-step manual. Once again, this material can be found on our webpage or among the documents you received during this conference. But long story short, it's very easy. The transition to Field Service 2.0, it's very easy. Then, for those of you who would like to check the differences between the Power Platform-based field service application and the Resco Field Service 2.0, we have organized a great training session last month. I believe that this is something that you should watch. Link for the recording will be available at conference notes as well. To sum it up, June 22 is coming. Our recommendation, do not hesitate to start dealing with this question or situation while there is time. Deal with it now. It doesn't matter Whether you're an existing customer or a new one, just exploring the options. You want to make a decision that's best for you or your client. We are here for you to discuss the available options in detail. Thank you.
Hi everybody, I'm Guy Holding and I'm responsible for the UK and Ireland markets for Resco. It's my pleasure today to introduce you to one of our partners in the UK region. So I'd like to introduce you to Atif from Mazik Global.
Hi everyone, my name is Mohammad Atif. I'm the Vice President Solution and Services for Mazik Global. I'm responsible for the UK and Europe operations and program delivery, and quite happy to be here and talking about the Resco, how we have been working together in our recent programs.
Okay, Atif, could you tell us a bit about Mazik Global as a whole and your offering to the market?
Oh yeah, sure. So Mazik Global is actually the Microsoft Gold partners, and we are part of the Inner Circle group as well. As a Mazik, we started our business since 2003, and since then we have been working very closely with the Microsoft research and development team. And we have developed quite core components and the solution which are now part of the platform, which we feel really proud about it. One of the key aspects of Mazik is to drive industry center of excellence and build product and services around the specific to industries. And industries such as like healthcare, manufacturing, education, retail, and public sector. Recently, we have been also awarded Microsoft Partner of the Year in healthcare due to our focus and commitment into the healthcare space, where we have worked with many healthcare organizations. And it's just to make sure not only we just deploy the D365 platform, but to give them better connected patient experience using Dynamic 365 and our own IP, Mazik Care.
Thank you for that, Atif. And could you tell our audience a bit about your experience with Resco? How long have we been working together? And really, what are the main benefits that you like most of working with Resco?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So Mazik has been working with Resco for over 3 years now, and it has been really great journey so far. And we are all getting the support and engineering support as well during the implementation. And especially when we talk about why we have chosen Resco. So like Mazik, Resco is also working on the Microsoft platform and using the extensively Microsoft Azure as underlying technologies. So that's what, as a Mazik, we are all around the Microsoft and its technologies. And when we talk about the Resco cloud platform, it is itself a very comprehensive set of solution available in that cloud platform and have the right tools at the fingertips. And what we have done it now as a Mazik has also expanded Mazik Care offering to include Resco 2.0. And the main benefit which we have seen it, and this is a few of them, which I will say the capability like the offline mode, easy customizations, creating questionnaire, and complex patient assessment are few of them which giving us really added value to our customers and the part of the solution as well.
Thank you for that. And you stated that you're utilizing Resco's offering of Resco Field Service 2.0, particularly the inspections module for that. Could you tell us a bit about the benefits that it gives to your sales and the clients using inspections?
Oh, yeah. So talking about the Resco inspection, it's itself a very rich mobile solution, and that is optimized for the making inspection and specifically collecting data on the go and support offline mode. This solution is also integrated with the calendars, map, and many other route planning tools as well. So itself, a Resco inspection is a very comprehensive designer tool to configure our own solution, which we have done it. And this is what our clients are using it, because they have a tool in hand as they're going along and they are getting the more challenges or more business requirements, they are able to configure as they want it. And from the solution point of view, we have extensively used a Resco Questionnaire tool in our solution, and that's allow client side, like the clinicians, doctors and nurses, they are using this tool when they are going to do any sort of a complex clinical assessment, including like the cancer patients. So they are going through with lots of questions, they're asking things, and they're capturing all those information. And this tool is making their job very easy. When we talk about the nurses are going to visit patients, and when going through, they are going to do their medication administration. And this is allowing them to go through all the exercise, and particularly giving them the training as well. So patient can do their bits and pieces as well during their treatment journey. When drivers are going for the delivery, they are ensuring they are logging all the vehicle details, because it's quite important in the healthcare that we need to keep a record of all the activities when we are taking the medications. So those sort of logs, we are maintaining it, and that's the tool we have provided. And in case of any accident or delay, so they are all capturing it. And this Resco Questionnaire has helped us to deliver what client was looking at, and a lot of health organization is looking for.
Thank you for that. I mean, I think our viewers will especially be interested to see how Resco technology can actually be utilized to make a difference in the healthcare sector. One last question for you, Atif, and that really is, how do you see the potential future use of Resco and field service there from Mazik Global?
So this is going to be interesting, but no one knows what's going to happen. Pandemic has made us think like, things are changing very rapidly. We don't know what's coming next. But I have a strong belief Resco is going to be a market leader in the field services, and will be the preferred choice for the partners and for clients as well. And when we talk about some features, I don't have the comprehensive list, but looking into the detail and our previous discussions, so solution like the remote assistant, maybe support to the smart devices, artificial intelligence, HoloLens, all those sort of technologies, I'm sure Resco is already working on it, and there are some other plans as well. So I don't see I have no doubt, I would say, that it will not be a preferred choice, and it will add great value into the offerings. And from Mazik point of view, I think as we have been working since last 3 years, we'll look forward to work with you and with the Resco towards this initiative where we can support it.
Atif, thank you very much for your time today. I'm sure our audience is very interested to hear how Mazik Global is utilizing Resco. I'd like to hand over now to my colleague Stan.
Thank you, Guy. Now, Resco for Business Central. Dynamics 365 Business Central is an amazing tool for small and mid-sized companies. It covers various complex back-office ERP processes. It already has over 15,000 customers on its SaaS platform and is seeing a 200% annual growth in users. We believe that there is a great potential for this solution, and thanks to the feedback from our partners, we see a space for growth in mobility in this part of Dynamics ecosystem. Therefore, at Resco, we decided to look closer into this integration, and we saw a great synergy between Business Central in the back office and strong Resco capabilities for field users. So who can benefit from this synergy? Resco has been widely used for several years in the Dynamics 365 field service. We have domain knowledge in this area, and we want to bring Resco technology to Business Central customers as well. We see this potential for customers who are doing field service, specifically technical services, where the main business activities are maintenance, repair, and installations, or customers who already manage all their business in Business Central but struggle with field work. Also, customers who are transitioning from Navision on-premise to cloud can use Resco to capture data in the field. For these scenarios, we developed an integration of Resco Field Service with Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central, focusing on work order execution management. Do you need to schedule work orders and keep track of your resources in the field? With Resco Visual Schedule Board, you can optimize planning and schedule work assignments. You will see what the actual capacity for new assignment is, and with drag and drop, you can easily schedule and optimize the work plan. With Resco Questionnaire Designer, you can digitalize your paperwork and create your own fully customizable digital questionnaires. Thanks to the templates or repeatable procedures, you can standardize processes for the field teams and remove errors during the site visits. Resco provides mobile app with an optimized experience for the field service technicians, which is recognized by our customers all around the world and helps to execute mobile work orders and inspections. Last but not least, Routes Planner with the new feature Routes AI is also available for this integration, and we will talk about it in a couple of minutes. So maybe you are already thinking how to connect both systems. In Resco, we know how important it is for our partners to have the ability to integrate our products with other tools in their company's environments. When connecting Resco Field Service to Business Central, we decided to empower you with several integration options. The main technology we provide for the integration is OData and REST API. Both these web services are well known, and you can build on them all the other integrations. If you are familiar with some of the integration middlewares like Power Automate or TIBCO, you can also use these connectors. Most importantly, we are building direct integration, which is currently in the development phase, but the first version of the integration is already available in Resco Bootport, our administration tool. On the background, both systems have their own environments. You can work with the default business logic in Business Central and use their own business logic inside Resco Field Service. Thanks to the integrations provided, important field data can flow between the systems. Our aim is to tightly integrate Resco Cloud with Business Central via OData, making the data flow with just a few clicks. To summarize, Resco Field Service together with the Business Central integration is the right fit for you to elevate your field service processes to the next level. It enables the field workers with best-in-class mobility with offline capabilities, empowers back-office managers to standardize business processes with a powerful and easy-to-use questionnaire designer, and it brings more effectivity into scheduling by resource tracking and visual scheduling. Our goal is to strengthen our focus in the field service industry. That's why we are expanding the possibilities for Business Central customers. Together with Field Service 2.0 for D365 Field Service, our partners and customers will benefit from the expanded capabilities of both our service solution for Dynamics. With this said, we want to encourage our partner network and customers to discover possibilities that the Resco brings to Business Central. We are glad to cooperate with our partner network and system integrators like Noric Belgium, who have lots of experience applying Resco technology in Microsoft Dynamics ecosystem. And now, Jürgen Broos, General Manager of Noric Belgium, will talk about their experience with Resco and the potential they see for Business Central.
Hi everyone, my name is Jürgen Broos. I'm the General Manager for Noric Benelux and also the CSO for the Noric Group. For the one who doesn't know Noric, we're a Microsoft partner specialized in consultancy around ERP, CRM, business intelligence and e-business. We are in the market now for about 20 years, so built up a lot of experience in those areas, and we're grown to about 250 people. We have headquarters in Belgium and in Denmark, and we're servicing about 1,000 customers worldwide.
With Noric, we want to differentiate ourselves in combining the experience of our people together with the different building blocks of the Microsoft Dynamics 365 platform. And so we built the different ecosystems and put our solutions in the market. So the different ecosystems in Noric are finance ecosystem, manufacturing, service, and a specific ecosystem around the beverage industry and membership organizations. So with this knowledge and experience and a powerful solution, we know that we can differentiate in those markets. What are we expecting regarding a good partnership? That is that we expect a high level of knowledge and expertise in their specific domain. Beside of that, it's important that the partner helps us in leveraging the projects at our customers. It's building things shoulder by shoulder, together with the Noric consultants and the consultants of the partner, creating the nicest things. So this is exactly the fit with Resco. So we perceive Resco as the experts in mobile solutions and offline capabilities. It's a hot topic today, but we created solutions together with Resco since the early years. Whether it's creating a mobile solution for the beverage industry or the pharmaceutical industry, a field service solution for technicians, or solutions for inspection companies. We have done all those type of projects together with Resco. What I really like in the partnership with Resco is that we can work side by side. It can be in pre-sales, it can be in the project implementation, but certainly also in the support our consultants get through the Resco Academy. They're always a very committed partner where we can connect to the right people on the right place and share knowledge. For instance, we are now creating already several business cases for the integration they created with Business Central.
So as you already heard, we've done a lot of great projects with Resco, and we hope to continue our great partnership in the future. So if you have more questions, do not hesitate to reach out to me or to Resco.
Thank you, Jürgen. And now my colleague Agabayowa will speak more about Resco's improved capabilities for mobile sales. Thank you and take care.
Hello, please let me introduce myself. My name is Ivana and I take care of business development in the Nordics and Resco. I would like to present to you my friend, David. This is David. We had a coffee together just last week. One of the things we talked about was his work. David works as a sales representative for a wholesale company in Slovakia. He loves his job. He gets to drive around the whole country, and as a passionate drone photographer, he gets to take some amazing pictures. Even though he enjoys his work for the most part, he also experiences quite a bit of stress. One of the reasons is scheduling. David arranges customer visits, but it often happens that when he arrives at the arranged time and place, only to find out that the customer is not there or the business is closed. Has that happened to you too? Of course it has, but unlike David, you probably don't have to repeat a 300-kilometer drive just to finish the job. Imagine the time he wastes. Of course, he would like to visit another customer instead, but he doesn't always know where to go. He is also struggling to remember all the people that he meets. David says he has all the information with him somewhere, but they are in various locations. For example, in his notes, emails, calendar, and the rest of it is in the business cards that he usually puts in the glove department after each visit, before he hurries to a next one. Another problem that worries him is not having a proof of a handout. David is a salesperson. He is often in a hurry as well as his customers. They often make a transaction on the spot and agree to make the paperwork later. Have you also agreed with someone to do something later and that later never comes? I think it's safe to say that we all did. Usually it's fine, but not for David. He has to prove what he hands out and sometimes invoice the customer. The last frustration for David comes from his boss. His boss wants him to verify how their brand is presented in various stores across the country. So, David takes pictures everywhere he goes. Then, to make his boss happy, David spends a lot of extra time copy-pasting the photos in a report. Don't we all just hate unnecessary paperwork? Salespeople do especially. Research shows that the more paperwork they do, the less they are satisfied. Our customers and their sales representatives are experiencing similar issues as David does, and it doesn't have to be like that. Now, imagine a situation that your sales representative has all customer data stored just in one place, instead of looking all over the place for business addresses, contacts, appointments, companies nearby, records from previous visits or orders. They are instantly available anywhere the sales representative goes, even in locations without cell phone coverage. And all businesses are available on a map. Imagine that your salespeople can plan an appointment based on urgency, plan recurring visits, or save the irregular routes. This way, they spend their precious time doing what matters, and that is sales. Picture that salespeople in the field are able to create reports step by step, including photos and legally binding signatures. No more frustration with missing proofs. Then, send all reports right away on site to managers or customers in a matter of minutes. Even better, all reports can be tailor-made to enhance your company image. With mobile sales for Dynamics 365 sales, you don't have to imagine anymore. These are benefits and many more are a reality already today. And we are not stopping here. That is why I welcome Peter, our product manager at Resco. Hi, Peter.
Hi, Ivana.
Peter, what do you see to be one of the biggest challenges for sales representatives in the near future?
Based on research we have carried out with our customers this year, one of the biggest challenges for them is to properly allocate their time. And because we talk about field sales representatives who spend a lot of time in the car, one of their biggest phantoms is to organize their visits in the most efficient way so that they can spend more time selling and less time planning and driving.
How are we going to address those challenges at Resco?
Well, we have recognized that planning is an issue for our users, and therefore we invest our resources into building planning tools that help them to optimize their day in a very simple way. Very popular among users of mobile app is Route Planner. This tool suggests an optimal route that you can follow to visit as many customers as possible in the shortest time possible. Route Planner also warns you when you plan your appointment outside opening hours. Once you see this warning, you can easily drag and drop your appointments to a different time slot as you like. Now imagine that David, your friend, visits customers to present new products of his company. Some customers are okay if he visits them at any time, but some have only one time slot for him during the day. On top of this, every single customer has different opening hours, and some are also closed for a lunch break. As you can imagine, this is a very difficult scenario to manage manually.
Yeah.
But if David starts to use our mobile app, with our new feature, Routes AI, he will be able to handle all those issues automatically. He will be able to mark some appointments as fixed, and the system will make sure that they will stay in their original time slot after optimization. He can also update the opening hours of his customers, and the system will automatically make sure all appointments are planned within these opening hours. And as a bonus, our Routes AI checks the situation on the road, and results of optimization are generated with traffic in mind.
Do you see any other benefits for sales reps in the future with Resco?
Sure. I can reveal that we plan to implement these three things that will be very helpful for them. First is that we will, of course, keep working on our routes AI, and our plan is to bring an option to save route, which is the future that will let our users to save their planned appointments and simply reuse them next time when they will pay a visit to the same customer. Second is urgency of visit, which will be a feature that will enable you to easily distinguish between customers who needs to be visited soon and customers who can wait a little longer. And finally, the third one is an improvement of the product catalog, where we will implement an option to use tree structure for better navigation, which is very helpful, especially when you have a big number of products. Of course, this is not all we will bring to our users. There is much more they will enjoy in the future.
Thank you, Peter.
Thank you, Ivan.
Do you agree? What other challenges do you foresee the sales representatives are going to face in the future? Please write to us. We are curious to hear what you think. In the meantime, you can download Routes AI one-pager from the agenda section. Thank you for your attention. Now it's time to take a look at your questions.
Ben, Ivana, thank you for joining me here. Let's get straight to the questions. I think what we're going to do is combine two questions into one to start with. And those questions are mainly for you, Ivana. It's, can I have a different app for sales reps and for sales managers? And the second question from Josef, which is, when I use Resco as a front end for CRM and need inspections for only a few users for different process, can I do this? Can both systems exist independently? So a lot to handle, but let's start with these two questions with you, Ivana.
Yes, so I have good news. The answer is yes, yes, and yes. So yes, of course, you can have different apps for sales managers and for sales representatives. It's very easy. You just set it up in the configuration, and then you display the relevant information just for them. And then the second question about the inspections, it's definitely possible. You can do that.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. I think the next question is about Business Central, which we'll have for Ben. And it's the news about D365 Business Central sounds great. I would like to offer this solution to my customers. Thank you, whoever asked this question. What can I do next? What should partners do if they want to start selling the solution?
Yes. So definitely the best is contacting your business development manager from your area and basically just speaking with him and discussing your customers and what would be the best way how to deal with this, with the offer for them.
Great. Now a couple of Field Service 2.0 questions will stay with you, Ben. It's, is Field Service 2.0 available on-premise, and what are the possibilities?
Yeah, so this is, thank you for this question. It's a very good one. I'm going to simply answer yes, it's possible. So with Resco Field Service 2.0, you have the both options. So you can go with on-premise or on cloud. And it's quite interesting. Yeah, there are still customers who choose on-premise. For example, right now, we just recently finished one on-premise Field Service 2.0 project, which is from Iceland. So yes.
Great. And let's say the next question is, do we need to recode or redo stuff? So I think it means when changing from Field Service Mobile Xamarin to Field Service 2.0, what's that process like, and does it mean any kind of recustomization?
Yeah, so if you are moving to Resco mobile CRM application, you don't have to recode or redo anything. No, you don't have to do that. Basically, everything should or is working at the Resco mobile CRM application. Definitely test it, try it. The best way, as I mentioned before, we've prepared a transition guide for you. So that's really the manual that you can use, where you can find step-by-step process for how to do it, and as well the ways how to proceed with this. So it's very simple. Yeah.
I'm sure that's good news for everyone.
Yeah.
And we have another question. This is for you, Ivana. It's how to enable Roots and AI, within the mobile project. So how does that work?
Oh, that's an excellent question. Thank you for that. I really like that there are already some people interested in doing that. It's very simple. You just reach out to one of us, your business development manager for your area, and then we can get you started.
Nice. Okay. I think that's it for now. And I'd like to invite everyone to take another 5-minute break. So stretch your legs, go for a cup of water or coffee, or maybe some other kind of beverage, and we'll see you again in 5 minutes. Thank you.